We are back after a nice Christmas break. I hope you guys all had a good holiday period. But we are back and we have a market crash to talk about.
You've got to be kidding.
EA have absolutely murdered this market, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little worrying heading into what we're gonna be seeing is headliners next, and then team of the year. So guys, while I was actually making this video right now, headliners team 1 did get leaked, so I was like, screw it, we'll throw it in, whatever. And we got an actually pretty sick team. We have Kylian Mbappe, Virgil van Dijk, Koulibaly, Nkunku, Gnabry, Acuna, Carrasco, Luis Diaz, Simeone, Savinir, Sangare, and Reece James. Now actually, it's a decent team, but they need good boosts. I'm actually kind of disappointed by the selection of players. I feel like with headliners, the point of the promo is to kind of highlight the best players in the world right now. And I feel like there's a lot more better players than the guys on this list. I mean, I guess you could say Reece James deserves it. I guess you could say like Carrasco maybe. Gnabry probably does deserve it. But I feel like the rest of them, I think there's better names that you can choose currently in the world. I would have liked to rather see maybe João Cancelo or maybe even, Salah get in over Reece James. But there's going to be two teams, so who knows. But this will be the promo that kind of leads us into team of the year, so maybe they can't include some cards. Nonetheless, we're going to have an investment video coming out for headliners later this week, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Continue on with the video. And boys, we have some pretty nice upgrades here. As you can see, the camera actually looks decent. I can move without the lines everywhere, and then the old camera is back there. But like I said, we got a lot to talk about. We got some crazy stuff over the weekend, which was kind of unexpected from EA, to say the least. We were not expecting, but we got these like new Ultimate Premium Plus packs or whatever, where you can open an Ultimate pack, you get a Mega Pack too. We also saw the introduction of something that really is not cool, and that was this Winter Special Pack, which includes 12 Gold Rare players, a Team of the Week player from 1 to 13 of the Team of the Week, and then a Winter Wildcard token for 95k. But here's the catch, you can buy it with FIFA points for only 500 FIFA points. As I said, that's a little worrying because it's kind of uncool, it's very greedy. It's supposed to be the holiday time, the season of giving, and not to mention you have to spend money to get an actual token. So if you just got the game on Christmas, you cannot complete the entire token set to get like the 85 plus 10 player pack unless you spend some money. But not only that, we saw a ton of supply come this weekend, and we saw the devaluation of a lot of cards. This Cannavaro here, I'm probably going to lose about 100k on him. These prime icons are dropping so fast. We're seeing special cards completely lose their value. I mean, just take a look at a card like Martial, for example. This guy, his card is absolutely sick. He's what anybody would want, and he's only 650k on Xbox. I know on PS he's a similar price. I want to say he was a little bit lower yesterday, but we're seeing these cards just drop in these ridiculous prices. And keep in mind, it's only Monday, which means these cards are still in packs for another couple days. And what you're seeing with these cards coming down in price is they're taking every other card down with them. Take a look at Kylian Mbappe's gold card. He in PS right now, he is under 1 mil. And on Xbox, he's been under a mil, but he's down into the 600k range now, this gold card, which is just unreal at this stage of the game that this card is this low. But these cards are going to continue to drop because all these new special cards coming in the game are just ridiculously cheap. So we're going to take a look at the market. So we're going to go hop on over to Footbin in a second here, and I want to just take a look at a lot of the cards that are starting to drop, but I also think there's a good set of cards you can buy to make a lot of coins. But just take a look at some of the prices on these other cards too. Cristiano Ronaldo sits at 300k. Messi's gold card 230k on Xbox, guys. It's December still. It's absolutely crazy to me. Now we did get obviously a couple newish cards come into the game with this team too, and then we had the mini release. Zlatan was one of the big cards that I saw. This card is nowhere near worth 3 mil in my opinion. It's actually kind of crazy that he's this expensive. But I mean, if I'm any of you guys, I'm not touching a single one of these cards until at least Thursday. These cards are just dropping too much in value. And if we go ahead and take a look at just the Winter Wildcards Team 2 and Team 1, just take a look at all the prices. Most of them are around the 50k range. if not under, maybe a little bit over, but they're really, really expensive. Florenzi, this is a card I'm extremely surprised to see sitting at 11K. Whether it's just he's really bad or not, there's not many good Serie A right backs in the game right now, aside from maybe Quadrado, and I mean, that's really it. The card sits at 11K. He's at a ridiculous price. And I don't know what to say. But like I said, the rest of them are very, very cheap. I mean, 89 pace center back at this stage of the game. He's only set at 40K. Pretty low in my opinion. Aspi is an 87, 33K. Taremi, 86 rated Taremi, guys. He's set at 10K. So I do think EA are going to try to revive this market a little bit. And by doing this, I think they are going to include some kind of winter wildcard requirement. I mean, even if they don't, I think picking up some of these special cards is still a really good shout, despite the links or whatever. Taremi at, discard price for a promo card with 4-star, 4-star, it just makes sense to do. Not to mention, we do obviously have icon swaps 2 coming out. Now this kind of leads me into my next thing, and that's gonna be fodder. I know a lot of you guys were holding fodder. Please be patient. It's kind of, nobody expected EA to do what they did this weekend and drop all these packs, these crazy deals, and all just this kind of really just crazy stuff we've never seen before. So a lot of fodder is extremely low. About every 83 is sat at discard. Every 84 is under 2K or 2K. So if I'm you guys, this is the best time to buy these cards is now. Now for me, I don't know if I have the heart or the balls to pick up some of these fodder prices, but it would make sense, guys. A lot of these cards are really, really low. And if you guys really want to just hold for a long-term period, it might be a good shout to do so, especially some of these promo cards that are out of pack sitting at fodder prices. I think it's ridiculous that 86s sit at this 10K mark. It's just too cheap for a lot of these cards. And all it takes is a couple good SBCs with no supply, which it's kind of tough to get because, we get supply every day now with lightning rounds and stuff. But there will be a day where these prices will double, and I just think picking up any of them in good leagues, good nations, just club stock them. It'll be a really good shout. They're too cheap. And even heading into the informs saw a lot of team of the week supply. Obviously with the new winter special pack, you saw a lot of these prices kind of start to come down. And quite honestly, I think, again, it's probably a good shout to start picking some of these ones up at around the discard price. 84s, 85s, 86s are all a really good shout, especially new team of the week cards. These ones I feel much safer picking up, and I think you guys should too. You'll make some pretty good profit on them.